The epigraph to this is just, please, please, please. James Brown crying please 26 times. Each time italics and boldface and underline and superscript and hieroglyphics and cave drawings and smoke signals. The ache of your leaving, the missing tooth of despair, the smashed headlights of future fog rolling in, empty trellis, sweet scent of miraged roses, torn paper of bad erasure, stench of bus grief, diesel sweat, burned cloth, guitar string, strangulation, wrong tree cut down, no putting it back, stump rotting in its own sweet time, despite 26 pleases. Your face in the bus window, crumbling. Out here, words on their knees. And the next poem I'd like to read is from a series of poems about a character called the Tenured Guy. This is called The Tenured Guy Takes His New Head to the Ballgame. 2 free tickets and no friends, so what the hell? Ask the new guy. Show him you know something about something. He's an abstract concept next to you, large belly wedged into the tiny plastic chair, out in a cheap seat surrounded by drunks from distant farmlands. He claps politely when the sign says, cheer, and louder. You sit on your hands, taking a stand against the Jumbotron. He's critiquing the hot dogs like an FDA inspector waiting for a bride. 3-2, top of the 9th. Cub runners on first and second, one out. Line drive to third. Speared, runner doubled off. Game over. You jump up, call him Petey, though his own mother probably never did so. He struggled up out of his seat too. You try and give each other high fives, but keep missing. 2 windmills spinning toward the inability to clarify an obscure point at a future department meeting. We played Monopoly in our damp, dark basements, lining up tiny green houses like gods or general contractors. Like those houses, ours were identical. Our favorite songs repeated endless nonsense syllables. We couldn't get enough sameness, walking blindfolded in each other's bathrooms because we knew. Rolling the dice, ba-doom, 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 hard splash onto the square board. We hoarded get-out-of-jail-free cards. We fought over who'd be banker. We cheated with careful abandon. We purchased hotels reluctantly, the big red loneliness on all that space. No open-windowed neighbors screaming. We stood on stoops and called each other out to play. We did not trust doorbells or any closed door, anyone with a piano or a dog of recognizable breed. 4 boys hunched at the board in dusty light, a whiff of mold, the reckless chirping of a cricket. Our fathers who art at the factory. No getting lost. No shortcuts, no twisting paths, no maze of greenery. Once we cut windows and doors in a refrigerator box, we rolled it back and forth against the fence. We bounced our loose limbs off each other. A mobile home, we joyfully tore it up. We loved rolling doubles, the dotted lines of 2 6s. We did not understand the concept of free parking or luxury tax or even Monopoly. $200 each time we rounded the block, it just made us dizzy. We had a lot to learn, but no way were we going to summer school. We were living it up on Marvin's Gardens. We constructed basement boxing rings and smacked each other till we finally got mad. Whatever adults existed upstairs pretended they didn't hear. I know I've stretched the truth about the streets of Warren, Michigan. Like if I told you Larry Warren glued all the Monopoly houses down so we couldn't get them unstuck without ripping up the board. You can only stretch the truth so far till it snaps like the rubber band around chance cards. If you're passing over in a helicopter or small plane out of perversity or emergency, you could look down and see the tiny people emerging from the tiny houses to wave or give you the finger or both. We would gladly expect an equally appropriate gesture, all of us down here, the iron, the shoe, the dog, and wheelbarrow. Even that weird dude, the top hat, a rabbit in each hand, alone on the corner where we ditched him.